Are you aware that certain preparation methods could make your eggs harmful? Eggs are widely recognized as an exceptional protein source, abundant in essential vitamins and minerals. However, what many don't realize is that improper handling can transform this nutritious food into something potentially harmful. The truth is that an egg's health benefits or drawbacks largely depend on your preparation, storage, and cooking techniques. In this article, we'll explore several common mistakes that can compromise the nutritional value of eggs and potentially create health risks. Some of these might be surprising, especially if you've prepared eggs the same way for decades without giving it much thought. By understanding these critical errors, you'll be able to continue enjoying eggs without concern about hidden health issues. We'll examine what happens when eggs are improperly prepared and suggest simple alternatives to maintain them as a safe, nutritious dietary component. Excessive heat. During cooking, a widespread error in egg preparation involves cooking them at extremely high temperatures. While eggs contain protein, beneficial fats, and vital vitamins, excessive heat can trigger harmful chemical changes. When eggs are subjected to too much heat, whether by frying until browned, boiling extensively, until the yolk develops a greenish-gray ring, or scrambling at intense temperatures, they undergo oxidation that can produce harmful compounds. Oxidized cholesterol particularly has been associated with increased inflammation and elevated heart disease risk. If you've noticed a strong sulfurous odor after extended boiling, this indicates overcooking. This occurs when sulfur from the whites reacts with iron in the yolk to form iron sulfide. Though not toxic, this reaction signals nutritional degradation during cooking. Regular consumption of overcooked eggs may contribute to chronic health issues, particularly for older adults who are already susceptible to inflammation-related conditions. Consider Patricia's experience. At 73, she consumed eggs for breakfast daily, always cooking them until crispy around the edges, believing this enhanced flavor. Over time, she began experiencing digestive discomfort and frequent heartburn. After learning about oxidized cholesterol dangers, she began cooking her eggs over lower heat, gently scrambling rather than aggressively frying them. Within a month, she noticed considerable improvement, less bloating and sustained energy throughout her day. Another downside to overcooking eggs is nutrient destruction. Eggs contain vitamin B vitamins, folate, and antioxidants that support brain and eye health. But prolonged exposure to high heat significantly reduces these essential nutrients' availability, potentially limiting the benefits you receive. Fortunately, you needn't eliminate eggs from your diet to avoid these risks. Simply be mindful of cooking methods. Preparing eggs at lower temperatures, whether through gentle boiling, poaching, or soft scrambling, helps preserve nutrients while minimizing oxidation. When frying eggs, using gentle heat and avoiding excessive browning can substantially improve their healthfulness. These simple adjustments ensure maximum nutritional benefit without unnecessary health risks. Raw or undercooked consumption. Many believe consuming raw or undercooked eggs maximizes nutritional intake, but this approach carries serious health concerns. Despite their protein, vitamin, and mineral content, raw eggs may contain harmful bacteria like salmonella, potentially causing severe food poisoning. This is particularly concerning for older adults whose immune systems naturally weaken with age, making infection resistance more difficult. What might cause mild symptoms in younger individuals can become dangerous for seniors. If you've consumed homemade mayonnaise, cookie dough, or runny eggs, you may have unknowingly exposed yourself to risk. While salmonella contamination isn't common, its consequences shouldn't be taken lightly. Infection symptoms include fever, abdominal pain, diarrhea, and dehydration, potentially requiring hospitalization in severe cases, especially among older adults. Many assume store-bought eggs are completely safe, but even the cleanest-appearing eggs can harbor bacteria if improperly handled or stored. Take Elizabeth's story, a 70-year-old who began each morning with a raw egg smoothie, believing this optimized nutrient absorption. After years without incident, she suddenly experienced severe stomach pain and nausea lasting several days. Medical examination revealed salmonella poisoning. She never suspected, Her long-standing breakfast routine could be responsible. After switching to fully cooked eggs, she never experienced another incident while continuing to receive the same nutritional benefits without risk. Another reason to avoid raw eggs involves a compound called avidin that binds to biotin, an essential B vitamin supporting metabolism, nerve function, and healthy skin and hair. When eggs are consumed raw, avidin prevents proper biotin absorption, potentially leading to deficiencies over time. Cooking eggs deactivates avidin, allowing full nutrient absorption without interference. Some insist raw eggs are safe when sourced from organic or free-range producers, but any egg, regardless of source, can harbor bacteria. The safest approach is ensuring eggs are fully cooked, scrambled, boiled, or poached until whites and yolks are firm. For those who enjoy runny yolks, pasteurized eggs reduce risk, though thorough cooking remains the safest option. Improper storage after cooking. Many people give little thought to egg storage after cooking, but improper methods can transform a nutritious meal into a bacterial breeding ground. When left at room temperature too long or stored incorrectly, eggs quickly become unsafe for consumption. Bacteria multiply rapidly in warm environments, and once eggs reach temperatures between approximately 40 and 140 degrees Fahrenheit, harmful pathogens can proliferate within hours. This is particularly concerning for older adults, as foodborne illnesses generally affect seniors more severely than younger individuals. If you've ever left cooked eggs on the counter for several hours before deciding to eat them, you may have unknowingly put yourself at risk. The longer cooked eggs remain unrefrigerated, the more likely they are to develop harmful bacteria. While refrigeration slows bacterial growth, proper storage in airtight containers and consumption within an appropriate time frame remains essential. Consider Thomas, a 75-year-old who prepared large batches of scrambled eggs at week's beginning to save cooking time. He stored them in loosely covered containers in his refrigerator, taking portions each morning. After experiencing recurring bouts of stomach discomfort and nausea, he realized his storage habits might be the problem. After switching to airtight containers and preparing smaller quantities, his digestive troubles disappeared. Another concern with improper egg storage is cross-contamination risk. When cooked eggs are placed near raw meat, unwashed vegetables, or other contaminated foods, they can absorb harmful bacteria. Many assume cooked eggs remain safe because they've been heated, but once cooled, they become just as vulnerable to bacterial contamination as other perishable foods. One frequently overlooked mistake involves incorrect reheating. If you've microwaved leftover eggs and noticed a rubbery texture or unpleasant odor, that's because eggs don't reheat well. Excessive heat can destroy nutrients while creating an unappetizing texture. A better approach is gentle stovetop reheating, over low heat, adding moisture with a little water or broth to prevent drying. If microwave use is necessary, heating in brief intervals while occasionally stirring helps maintain better texture. To avoid foodborne illness and maximize egg benefits, ensure proper storage. Keep them refrigerated and consume within safe timeframes. Your food handling practices significantly impact your health, and something as simple as proper egg storage can prevent unnecessary digestive issues and maintain optimal wellness. Using compromised or outdated eggs. One of the simplest ways eggs become health hazards is through consumption of cracked, expired, or improperly stored ones. While eggs might appear fine externally, those past their prime or with even minor shell cracks could harbor dangerous bacteria like salmonella. This is particularly important for older adults whose aging immune systems struggle to combat infections that younger people might overcome more easily. If you've ever wondered about egg freshness while looking in your refrigerator, you're not alone. Many rely on carton expiration dates, not realizing eggs sometimes spoil before that date, or occasionally last longer, depending on storage conditions. A simple water test provides the best freshness check. Place an egg in cold water. If it sinks and lies flat, it's fresh. If it stands upright, it's still usable but should be consumed soon. If it floats, discard it. Consider Helen's experience. At 76, she's always careful about her diet but never thought much about examining eggs before use. One morning, she cracked an egg into her pan and noticed an unusual odor but ignored it and cooked it anyway. Within hours, she developed nausea and abdominal cramps. Medical examination revealed food poisoning from a spoiled egg. From that day forward, she performed the water test before using eggs and never experienced similar problems again. Another critical factor involves egg handling before they reach your home. If eggs experience improper temperature during transport, store display, or even in your refrigerator, condensation can develop, creating ideal bacterial growth conditions. This underscores the importance of storing eggs in the coldest refrigerator section, not in the door where temperature fluctuations occur frequently. Cracked eggs present another hidden danger. Even when an egg appears intact at purchase, tiny, hairline fractures can allow bacterial entry. If you accidentally bring home a cracked egg, disposal is safer than consumption. Similarly, eggs with unusual odors or discoloration show clear spoilage signs and should never be eaten. Pairing with unhealthy cooking. Fat's a prevalent mistake in egg preparation involves using inappropriate cooking oils. While eggs contain quality protein, healthy fats, and essential nutrients, your cooking oil choice determines whether you're creating a nutritious meal or one contributing to inflammation and long-term health concerns. Many don't realize certain oils, particularly highly processed vegetable varieties, break down at high temperatures, creating harmful compounds that can damage your body over time. If you've fried eggs using margarine, vegetable oil, or refined seed oils like soybean, corn, or canola oil, you may have unknowingly exposed yourself to trans fats and oxidized lipids. These unhealthy fats link to increased inflammation, heart disease, and cognitive decline in seniors. Unlike natural fats that your body processes efficiently, trans fats disrupt normal cellular function, causing long-term damage. Older adults should be particularly cautious about fat consumption, as chronic inflammation associates with various age-related conditions including arthritis and cardiovascular diseases. Consider William, an 80-year-old who cooked his eggs in vegetable oil for decades without concern, assuming all oils were essentially equivalent. After learning about processed seed oil dangers, he switched to healthier alternatives like butter and olive oil. Within weeks, he noticed less post-meal sluggishness and improved digestion. He didn't change his diet, just his preparation method, yet this small adjustment created noticeable improvements in his daily well-being. Another issue with cooking oils involves their smoke point, the temperature at which they begin breaking down and releasing harmful compounds. Many vegetable oils have low smoke points, becoming unstable when exposed to high heat. This process produces free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells and accelerate aging. Frequent high-temperature egg frying with these oils may introduce oxidative stress into your body. A better approach involves choosing heat-stable oils. Butter, clarified butter, coconut oil, and extra virgin olive oil make excellent egg cooking choices. These fats not only enhance flavor, but provide essential nutrients supporting brain health, heart function, and overall wellness. For those preferring lighter options, avocado oil offers another excellent choice with its high smoke point and healthy monounsaturated fat balance. The key message is that preparation methods matter as much as food choices. Eggs provide excellent nutrition, but when cooked with inappropriate oils, they transform from health-enhancing food to inflammation contributors. A simple cooking habit change can significantly impact long-term health and ensure you receive full benefits from the eggs you enjoy. Now that we've explored these common mistakes, consider your egg preparation and consumption habits. While eggs rank among the most nutritious available foods, small changes in cooking, storage, and handling practices can differentiate between supporting health and unknowingly creating risks. Fortunately, avoiding these mistakes requires minimal effort, allowing continued egg enjoyment in genuinely beneficial ways. If you've been cooking eggs at excessive temperatures, try reducing heat to preserve nutrients and prevent harmful oxidation. If you've consumed them raw or undercooked, consider switching to fully cooked eggs to reduce foodborne illness risk. Proper storage remains equally important. Keeping cooked eggs refrigerated and handling them carefully prevents bacterial proliferation. If you've never checked for cracks or expiration dates, The simple water test helps ensure egg freshness and safety. Finally, using appropriate cooking oils makes substantial difference, helping avoid unnecessary inflammation while enhancing your meal's nutritional benefits. Your body depends on your dietary choices for optimal function, and making smarter food preparation decisions can create lasting impacts on your energy levels, digestion, and overall health. The goal isn't eliminating eggs, but enjoying them in ways that maximize benefits while minimizing potential risks. We appreciate you reading this article and would value hearing your thoughts. What new information did you learn, and how might you apply it? Your perspectives matter to us.